police say Tory Upchurch walked through these doors of the police department covered in blood as he confessed to the 2 murders, all while police were searching for him. And you want to be able to bend at your knees and your hips. Now that helps you really get underneath this wet and heavy snow. Police have the roads blocked off. You can't even get into East Miller Street. I kind of looked down that way and there's must be some very extensive damage. Actually standing on the road leading to the Norrin access point, and if you take a look here, part of it is still completely covered with water. This decision was made in effort to mitigate the spread of COVID-19 here in Boone County, where there are more than 1,100 active cases. At Bob's Fireworks, there is surveillance for 24 hours to protect expensive fireworks like this. You can find people riding in flocks on birds like this all over Columbia, but the problem is people are starting to park them in the middle of the sidewalk. Devastation is still very clear in Eldon just by taking a look at these structures here. There's plenty more games to go around, and actually if you play games like this, you can even win prizes like the one right here. If you take a look here, his name is George. You're inside, please stay warm. I mean, I'm gonna flip around the camera here just so you can see. The snow is still coming down tremendously. There's probably at least 100 people here right now gathered for protest number 1 of the night. And I actually spoke to an organizer for a second protest that's supposed to happen tonight at 7:30, where they're going to march from here at the Capitol down to Lincoln University. Multiple peaceful protests in Columbia over the weekend brought out hundreds of people, some even taking it to the streets Sunday night into Monday morning. In Booneville, protesters marched down the center of the city in peace and solidarity. Now, the spotlight is on the capital city.
It is our job to advocate that here in Jefferson City, we are the capital of Missouri, and this is where the change has to start. We're here to make a statement, not a scene, and we want to make an impact, to make a change. On Monday night, hundreds of protesters from all different walks of life are expected to march from the state capitol to Lincoln University in memory of George Floyd and the numerous other black lives lost at the hands of police brutality and those who simply have faced the injustices of the system. That it doesn't matter the generational thoughts that you've been taught, it doesn't matter what you've heard, it doesn't matter what you think, that you know that it has to stop at your family. If we all, as a community, as a generation, had the racism stop at our family, it would never continue. It would stop here. Forming as allies, working together as brothers and sisters.
Educating your family, educating your friends, your loved ones, because I think that's the biggest thing that we're seeing with a lot of people is that they're not educated. And then we're seeing people out here just showing hate. It's not about hate. We're not trying to project hate with these protests. We're trying to do this peacefully.
A goal of igniting the start of change.
This world lacks love. And because without love, like, this is how hate begins.
I have people that I call family, brothers and sisters, who live in fear every single day, and I don't. So until they live as I do and they don't live wondering who's next, it's my job to fight for them.
It hasn't been an easy time for the friends and family of Mung Chi Ji, and I spoke with a friend today who says they're just trying to remain hopeful during this time.
So the first time I heard this news, I was really shocked.
Right. It's been nearly 5 months since Mung Chi Ji went missing, and Kyreon Lee says she's still in disbelief.
I did not imagine such thing would happen just happened on my friends. I had never imagined about this.
Kyreon became friends with Mung Chi while studying at MU.
She loves to help others, and also she loves her baby. She loves her baby, and she gets along well with almost everyone. I would say everyone, yeah.
And her disappearance is taking a toll on everyone who knows her.
It's very hard time for her parents, and right now her father went back to China. Only her mother stay here. It's very tough time for her.
Mung Chi's husband, Joseph Elledge, is at the center of what prosecutors say is her death and disappearance. Kyreon says while she can't accuse anyone just yet, she says Mung Chi would never leave so suddenly.
She's a breastfeeding mother, and if you have seen her baby, you could definitely believe that she will never leave her baby for more than 24 hours.
Elledge faces child abuse of he and Munchie's infant daughter. And as of Wednesday, Elledge faces first-degree murder and the presumed death of Munchie.
We don't know if there's enough evidence, but we still hope the justice could come to Munchie's parents and her baby, and to Munchie.
Yeah, that's fine. Okay. Come on, guys.
These puppies from Unchained Melody's Dog Rescue are on tour.
This is Apollo.
Visiting senior living centers across Columbia.
This week we decided just to bring a little sunshine to a dark situation. We realized that all of the people in the senior living facilities are quarantined without any visitors. Their family can't come and visit.
And although the residents had to admire the cuteness from a distance, they were thrilled to have the pups there.
We came up with the idea of just walking around the outside to their windows so that they could kind of see and ooh and ah and, you know, ask questions about them and just give them a little break in the action.
Oh, yeah, you know, it hasn't really slowed down too much.
The puppy love went a long way.
It's pretty heart-moving. Yeah, it's really moving. They smile, and one lady said, "Oh, I laughed out loud," and you know, they really desperately want to pet them, but they can't, so they kind of pet them through the glass. It's sad and happy all at the same time, so unfortunately those are the times we're in right now.
But through it all, we can all find something to smile about. Reporting in Columbia, Kyreon Lee, KRCG 13.